we saw a couple of setups last night that were a little stiff or tall or reaching. And the question I asked a lot of people when you were hitting on the monitor was, do you feel athletic standing like that? And they go, no. So if you're not, you're going to have a difficult time swinging the golf club because there's going to be too much tension in the swing. So when you come in here today and you start hitting yourselves, I want you to think about some of the things we talked about in terms of being athletic. But one of the really, really crucial things, and the thing that I think I focus on the most, is, am I keeping this club face toe up? Can I see the green tape, impact, and then the green tape is gone. Squaring that club face through impact is something that I think I visualize the most in a golf swing. Because the only thing that my hands do, the only link to the club, are my hands. And that controls the club face. So if I play very well when I have a sense of what the club head is doing in the swing, not necessarily what my body is doing. My body's just going to do what I've trained it to do. But if I have a sense of the club head and I come in here and I'm able to kind of tell you the shot I'm going to hit and then do it, I have a very good sense of what the club head is doing through impact. And that's a key element that a lot of people don't think about. It's the only thing that's striking the golf ball. They get a little too focused on too many other things. How many of you have gone out to the golf course and played with a checklist of swing thoughts for the day? I'm going to do this, I'm going to take it away this way, I'm going to turn at the top, I'm going to bring it down. Do you guys, have you done that on the golf course? Have you had a kind of a laundry list of swing thoughts to play with? That's very, very difficult to play good golf with that list of things in mind. So my thought process, the things that I want to kind of run through my mental computer, happen back here in my pre-shot routine. All right? I can think about anything I want. I can even have a swing thought back here. The last thing I think about, and I said this to you all last night, the last thing I think about when I come in here, to me, once I'm over this golf ball, it's go time. I'm not thinking about anything except reacting to the golf ball. If I'm thinking about things, I'm not playing good golf. I'll tell you that. That's at least my experience. So when I come in here and I set up, it's about me and the target at that point. Maybe focusing or visualizing. The last thought I have is a visual picture of the shape of shot or the type of shot I want to hit. So my question to you when you're practicing today is, what is your shape? What is your dominant tendency when you're hitting a golf ball? Because if you don't know that, then you're just constantly fighting your swing. For me, it's pretty simple. If I'm hitting a standard shot, it's just a 5-yard draw. It's something so comfortable for me that when I come in here, I don't have to have much thought about it. It's just aim the club, get in a good setup, and then go. All right? Now what I want you to do today when you're hitting balls is maybe start out with, a shorter club and see if you can do some of the things we talked about last night and today. All right? We talked about setup and the stages of the swing that I like to see the club move through for most players. Okay? If we can accomplish those goals and stay in a balanced finish, that would be great. If you're fairly new to the game or you're a little less experienced, I would focus on my setup position and my finish position before I worried about my golf swing. Because if you can't set up well to the golf ball, and if you can't get into what I've called the pro finish and hold it right there, I wasn't hitting any shots where I was falling over. Right? It was enough speed in the swing that I was in control of it. But it wasn't so out of control that my body was losing control. All right? So it was as simple as just that amount of motion to keep myself balanced, but yet the club is moving very quickly. All right? Are there any questions about what we did this morning? Because I want you guys to have an opportunity to hit some balls. And I'm going to probably run in and grab one of my cameras to to shoot a couple of pictures of you guys so we can talk about it and see it out here on the range. Any questions? No? Let's get to it.
Hey Tom,
Yeah.
I think you can kind of see as far as safety wise.